Had a turning point in my life was when I was overseas and working on a chicken farm, and I was cutting up chicken, and then I was cutting up chicken, same chicken, not the same chicken, but all the time cutting up chicken. So, and I saw this guy, and he was an older guy, and I thought, oh, I'm not going to be like that. I want to not do the same thing over and over, and still be there after 20 years. The best thing I did for myself was just put myself on the benefit and look for opportunities to do art.
From cutting chicken to having art feature internationally, we catch up with freelance artist, animator and tutor Cowley and find out what's up with the show. Come and learn more about Cowley's art journey and how you can ignite your passions to find your purpose so you can do more of what you love and make art your business.
Talofa everyone, my name is Cowley and I am a Samoan animator working here at Media Design School. I teach art and design and it's to do with creating characters for gaming, and I work in the gaming department called the Bachelor of Creative Technologies. What I'm mostly known for is working as an animation director on Brotown, and so I worked along with the Naked Samoans and producer Elizabeth Mitchell. From really early on as a kid, probably when I was 5 or something, even a little bit older maybe, and my dad just would sit with me and draw with me. So he would just do this like a cartoon cowboy, and just to see how he actually did that from looking at a blank piece of paper, and then he was just drawing something that brought it to life, an idea. It was just I got hooked since then. And ever since being at all my schools, I just loved always gravitating towards the art room and doing art. And because I didn't really talk much, I was quite shy, that I found that was just my voice, just to draw and just make up things. I think art for me is really it's therapeutic. It's just a way to meditate and just be one with your thoughts. And so if you see something inspiring like a movie or a poster or comic, and then you just take that image and you can replicate it. It just shows that for you as just that person who loves something to actually reproduce that. So not everyone can do that, but if you can do it yourself, and it's just the reward from taking something that you've just seen on a big screen or something and then bringing it into your world and just reproducing it. So, and then after that, it was just a matter of me practicing those skills, and then actually got better at doing that I can actually make my own believable characters and worlds from just by having that talent. So there's a few challenges when I was coming out of school. I knew I was good at art, but then you're faced with the real world and real jobs, and people like, if you're certain parents will tell you, you've got to get a job, you've got to work and make money for the family, which obviously is important. But in terms of you have to be in the workforce now, it's something that's hard because you don't have much mentors around to show you that art is a living. So I had to just bite the bullet and just go for jobs, which was fine, doing the jobs, like labouring jobs and stuff like that. But when I actually had a turning point in my life was when I was overseas and working on a chicken farm, and I was cutting up chicken, and then I was cutting up chicken, same chicken, not the same chicken, but all the time cutting up chicken. So, and I saw this guy, and he was an older guy, and I thought, oh, I'm not going to be like that. I want to not do the same thing over and over and still be there after 20 years. So I knew I had good art skills, and so when I came back home, the best thing I did for myself was just put myself on the benefit and look for opportunities to do with art. So anything to do with painting, and one in particular was that I just went for a job that was to do with beautification of a school, making multi-panels on the walls and painting big school journals next to the doorways. And from there, it just led on to, it was a job, but I wasn't paying that much, but it still was something that was my passion. And ever since then, I just opened the doors from other things. Like from there, I met a contact who told me about animation. And from the animation contact, I haven't looked back, and now I'm here doing, what I love, which is, it's really cool. in my animation career, I've worked on stuff like for Disney TV, Warner Brothers, and some independent places. New Zealand, you can still work here and do contracts overseas. Another thing I've done was, it was a funny one, and I did Hot Guys That Cook, and it was like a Asian kind of Euro-Asian type, like in Singapore or something. But my work was getting featured over there, and it was really cool because it was my illustrations and their motion graphics. So that was a really cool one to see because I was overseas. I tried my hand at t-shirts because I was there's a trend of making really cool iconic t-shirts, and I tried that. But I think what I really liked doing about it was making retro t-shirts, which was really just homage to old films from the 80s. So yeah, I just kind of went that direction with it instead of trying to play on words and stuff. And mostly if I was going to play on words, I just went for the more of a play on illustration. So in this industry, it's quite a rarity to have Polynesians, and I'm talking about Pacifica and Māori students come through. Even in the industry now, when I was coming through, I found it hard to find another Pacific Islander like myself who was really into this industry, which is creative industry of pop culture and movies and all that kind of stuff. So being at the school has now been a really big turnaround with more Polynesians coming through, and because now when I see someone else like me, I just go to them straight away and I just say, I relate to them, and when they tell me the stories, they tell me the stories that they want to tell, which most of the time it's to do with talking about their culture. So I think that's really important in terms of as being a faculty here. I feel like that I can be myself. I can tell my stories, and that's through a new medium of making digital sculptures of historic figures of our past, and just bringing that to life, and really it's like starting a conversation with other people that, other people actually like seeing that kind of stuff when you engage with your culture in a digital format. And I think we need more of that. And so what I'm seeing now is a really good big trend of more Polynesians coming through the doors, and yeah, it's just great to see, and I totally support that because yeah, I was that person. So anyone who's looking to get into the creative industry, yeah, look at your core subjects like art, all your STEM subjects, science, technology, engineering, and maths. All those things help you to develop your skills. So utilize your teachers at school. Creative writing in English, it's really helpful, especially when you want to create movies and dialogue for games and stuff like that. Also, if you've got good whānau support, your family is your your rock. So let them know what you're into, and they will totally support you. So even right now, if you're an artist who likes to draw, just grab a sketchbook and just start putting your ideas down. And when you start talking about your ideas to other people, they'll see that you've got that talent, and they'll probably point you in the right direction. But definitely surround yourself with the right people, because they'll definitely help you on your journey.